You know when is the best time to go wine tasting? As soon as the winery is open. Mark Twain once said, "I never dine without wine, sir." It is because of sentiments like these that the American wine industry has seen such a boom for the last 40 years. Mavericks like Twain have come and gone, but viticulture that's been around for 8,000 years isn't going anywhere. Let's see what a winery is worth.
Hi, I'm Bharat Kanodia. I'm an appraiser and I'm here to share with you the secrets of my profession so that you can benefit from my expertise.
There are over 7,000 wineries in America, employing 58,000 people and making $26 billion in annual revenue. There are 4 trends that are reshaping this industry as we speak.
1. Keep up with modern competition. There is a demand for lighter and more bubbly wines, cocktails with low ABV, and organic viticulture. More recently, legal cannabis has rivaled wine for popularity. These trends are on the rise, and it's always best to swim with the tide. New regions. There are high costs attached to California and other well-known wine regions and countries. Taxes, politics, transportation, and unforgiving weather are adding to the carnage. New regions like Oregon, Croatia, and Georgia, as well as new large customer bases from countries like China and India, are a godsend.
3. E-commerce. Integrating e-commerce with your business will help you reach a wider customer base, help you manage your wine club, track shipment and inventory, or even source your grapes. The main issue with e-commerce are the 90-year-old alcohol distribution laws that are restricting this industry's expansion.
4. Enotourism. The time for pretentiousness is gone. Wineries with active tourism and hospitality do well. Wine club members add to the revenue, and impressed hospitality guests will buy more wine. Rule of thumb. Tell me if you've heard any of these before. You should always decant red wine for 20 to 40 minutes. White wine pairs better with white meat, and red wine pairs best with red meat. Any wine stored longer than 3 years should be stored between 55 and 58 degrees. These are more guidelines than actual rules that you can use to improve your experience.
There are 3 types of wineries: fully integrated, merchant, and hybrid. In this episode, let's focus on merchant wineries. These wineries do not have too many tangible assets because they focus on sales, distribution, and branding. They may have a small production facility, but it's really only going to be a fraction of their total sales. Merchant wineries sell anywhere from 7 to 10x on EBITDA. If the EBITDA is too low, or if the winery is running at a loss, then we would take a summation of the values of all their tangible assets, including inventory, to arrive at the value of the winery. This multiple is highly dependent on the buyer's brand perception and post-acquisition plans. If the brand is popular and dictates a premium, then including the real estate, this multiple can be between 12 and 20x on EBITDA, depending on the size and location of the real estate.
There are 3 things winery owners can do today to maximize the value of their business over the next 6 to 24 months. In the wine business, 2 years goes by fast. 1. Tell your story. Display your passion, your prestige, your pride. The customer wants to know you, the winemaker, the owner. Use marketing tactics to sell your story, but only answer one question each time. Why do you make wine?
2. Adapt and overcome. Think of your winery like an amusement park. Customers might come in for the wine tasting experience, but they would end up buying a gourmet meal, merchandise, souvenirs, wine club membership, or even end up paying for a wedding.
3. Keep your house in order. You should have enough inventory for 3 years of demand. Keep track of your payroll, equipment costs, insurance, and tax records. A well-logged wine library will help you build rapport with critics and win awards, which is always great publicity.
Many baby boomers started or purchased wineries in the wine boom of the 70s and 80s. These owners are getting ready to retire, but may not have children who want to take over the business. This is creating a void of owners and a ripe environment for potential buyers. To make a small fortune in the wine business, it's best to start with a large fortune. By 2030, you can make a good fortune in the wine business if you know which winery to buy today. Thanks for watching.
The fact that we make 100% Cabernet Sauvignon. So that means that it's all one varietal and all grown by my family here in Alexander Valley, unblended with anything else. So it gives you an opportunity to really get an idea of what Cabernet Sauvignon tastes like from here. What I'm seeing, I think, is a desire on the part of the consumer to experience what they see as authenticity in the wine business, and in the wine industry, and I think that means contact with principals, farmers, winemakers, dogs, and also experiences that aren't just typical in the tasting room, on the bar tastings.